It's June 24th, and our brains are still fast. What's up, everybody? It's ADHD Coach Ryan coming to you live from tropical Cleveland, Ohio. And I am so excited to be here with you. I would love to know, where are you checking in from? What's me, Coach Ryan, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Boozing with Susan, love that. NanaCat57, welcome everybody. Hey, I'm just curious, put a brain emoji into the chat if you too are also neurodivergent. I'm ADHD. My neurotypical, aka not neurospicy, wife will be joining here in just a moment. And KJ Soccer, I've got, and Heller Dana, I've got a special guest that's coming in. I'm so excited to introduce tonight. And I have a feeling it might just totally rock your world and everything that you think you know about getting things done. What's up, Moby Box? Rick, ADHD Coach, I know you. Hello, welcome. So glad you're joining the live. Thanks for being here. Get you a little bit of a better angle here. Hey, I just want to announce to everybody too that we have gone live we've opened the merch shop. You can see the large head of Coach Ryan here is featuring one of our new shirts, the Hyper Focus Mode activated. And then I am wearing lightning brain, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Penny's here for his glory. Love that. So we come together each week to fold our laundry, to be accountability partners with you and for you. So just want to let you know that you can show up as you are. It's judgment-free zone, and we're here to support each other. Because when you have ADHD, sometimes it feels like you're playing life on hard mode, doesn't it? What's up, AJ? Welcome. Just want to say thanks to everybody for being here. I do not take it for granted that you could be a lot of other places. So the fact that you're hanging out for a while with us really means a lot. So again, I am here joining you from tropical Cleveland, Ohio in the USA. Put in the comments, where are you from? That includes you, Rick. Okay, you're off TikTok. Good job. And let's see. Angelica, what's up? Welcome. Mishna Viva, welcome. So glad everybody's here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be joined by my beautiful wife here in a few minutes. She's just getting the kids down. We both helped out with bedtime and bath time. And then she reminded me, hey, we got to get our laundry started. We've got friends waiting for us. That's you. So again, thank you for being here. We do not take that lightly. Let's see. So we've got lots of different clothes to choose from here. And we're also here to help you, your accountability partners. So let us know. You can just put in the chat, what's a task that maybe you've been delaying that you'd want to make some progress on? Because we're here for it. Atlanta, love it. Hey, weird person, LOL. Glad you're here. Welcome back. So glad to have you. So glad to have everybody here. So I'm Ryan Mayer. I am a certified ADHD coach. That is my full-time job, helping other people that are wired like me with ADHD to navigate the storms in life that are caused by our brain wiring. And there is a lot of them, right? But I want to make sure you know that you're not in this thing alone. And I want to help in any way that I can. So just let me know if there are particular questions you have, whether it's about ADHD coaching or anything really. Obviously, as you can see, we're going to be here for a while. We have lots of laundry to do. How about you? Do you have your laundry done, everyone? What's going on? I need to be folding a mountain of laundry, yet I'm watching you. Well, for his glory, just want to let you know that I am here for his glory too, but I'm also here for your success. So feel free to grab a basket and you can fold with us. That's why we do this, honestly. We have to do our laundry anyway, so we figured if we can help inspire a few people to do theirs, great. All right, let's see. We got some people, hi, joining us on YouTube. Wondering, do you know where Ethan's phone is? Because I need that for the other live.
Do you know where Lila's phone is?
No.
Did you grab it from her?
No.
So you have no idea where Lila's is?
No. Everyone, I would like to introduce you to my beautiful wife, life, and business partner.
Oh my, why do we have such a big pile?
We had to do it a little bit differently because the kids' stuff was on top. It was with towels, so I just got the ones that were on the top. So we're just going to do kids first. Do you want to say hi to everyone?
Hi guys. I gave you the other phone, honey. It's right there.
Okay.
So we're working on folding our laundry tonight. It's a task that we need accountability to get done. So thanks everybody for helping us and being with us while we
You
work
do
on
have
it.
help. It's me. And our community. Andrew, do you mind telling them about the community while
Hey
I'm
guys,
setting up the
it's
phone?
completely free to join. You can join at the very top of the RyanMareCoaching.com webpage. At the very top, there's a link to join the community. And also you can join in the profile, join the free community. And also you can look it up directly on Patreon, ADHD Coach Ryan. And it's free to join. We have chats about different topics on ADHD problems, on a monthly challenge that we all focus on something and support each other in working through the challenge. So that's and there's prizes at the end of the month for whoever participates the most in the challenge, and pretty good prizes. You'll get your choice of a few different things. And then to upgrade just to $11 a month to the Dopamine Hunters level of the ADHD Coach Ryan Patreon group in the digital community, you can attend community coaching sessions, which are on Tuesdays at 1 p.m., every other Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. So pretty cool. $11 a month. You could do 2 coaching sessions. That is unheard of. I don't know of any other coaches that do such a thing. So pretty awesome deal.
Well, here's the thing. What it comes down to is I didn't want, I talked to so many people, especially all of you friends that are tuning in from TikTok, and I had a lot of conversations. I would tell people about my different offers, and then it was just, money was a struggle, and too many people weren't able to get the help that they needed. So I was motivated to try to help them, try to help all of us.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to create this community, and it's been awesome. We have several hundred people in there, and would love to have you in there too. Because you don't have to keep doing it alone. And I know even from the group coaching calls I had today, like people are still struggling, and they do very much feel like they're going at this thing alone.
So what were people struggling with in the groups today? Like what was the topic of conversation?
So the topic of conversation was prioritization. And we talked about how many times we are helping everyone else around us, but we're not helping ourselves. And we were trying to work through coming up with ideas on how we can get around that and take care of ourselves. So we talked about, like, each person went through and thought about and replied to the question, what is it that you've been avoiding?
Okay.
And then, like, in front of everyone, and this is the power of, the group and of accountability, like everybody made commitments about what they were going to try to do differently.
Okay.
To get a different result.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so things that people were working on. One person has some back issues, and she knows that she needs to do exercises for it, but just didn't do it. And I'm going to say, to make matters worse, or like to just be very ADHD, her sister is a physical therapist. So all she had to do was reach out to her sister and ask, but it was just one of those things that there was just a little bit of a mental block for her. And so in a totally judgment-free way, I just said, one of the Coach Ryan-isms, as my clients have come to call them, is to strike while the dopamine is hot. So in other words, hey, while we're here on the call, we're all here to support you. Would you be willing to reach out to your sister? Because you said that was the next step. And you just ask her to give you the exercises that you need. And she said, yeah, because she knew no one here is going to judge her, because we all struggle with the same kind of things. So she did that, and she was so proud of herself. And I was proud of her too, for taking the action that she had been avoiding earlier. So that was one thing. Another person was avoiding having a tough conversation with his wife. So that person committed to doing that. And let's see. I always write a couple of the highlights down because I know I'll forget. Let's see. Oh, booking. This was a really good one. Booking a doctor's appointment. This person was like, I know I need to do it. I know why it's important, but it's just a struggle. And I said, yep, totally understand. So what do you want to do? And she did not want to book something during the call. That was fine. And I said, and this is what coaching is all about, is like looking at things through the ADHD lens. So I asked her, what do you think would motivate you to make this appointment? Or first I said, how could you reward yourself for getting it done? Which is a good way to look at it for those of us with ADHD. And she said, well, something I haven't done in a long time that I would really love to get back to is getting my nails done. And I said, that's an awesome idea. She's like, yeah, it just feels so like pretty and nice when I get my nails done. All right, great. And she said, so, because my thought, and this is where the client is the one that has to come up with the idea. Because I said, well, how about you schedule, as soon as you schedule the doctor's appointment, then you can reward yourself by getting that. She said, yeah, I've tried that before, but that doesn't work for me. Instead, I'm going to book the nail appointment for like now so that I will do the doctor's appointment like before the nail appointment happens. So I'm like, okay, that's great. Like
Cool.
she knows herself. So
Yeah.
so that was a really good one.
Okay.
This one's also classic ADHD. So this guy is a district manager. He's very good at what he does. And as a result has been promoted and has several people under him.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, he is so good at doing the work that he's having a hard time delegating, like letting go of it. So then people are getting resentful, and then customers are getting frustrated because the turnaround times are taking longer. And it's mainly because like of his perfectionism. Like when other people would offer to help, he's like, basically, no, you don't know how to do it. Just let me do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't say anything. He was like, I need to just face the reality that I'm hurting our team by me trying to do everything. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like that's a great awareness. So like, what are you going to do differently? And so he had a list of things like check in with each of them to see what kind of projects they'd want to work on, see if there's any of the current work ones that would like match up with what their preferences are.
Yeah.
So that was a really big breakthrough, and that was only his first call. So
when someone's like having these breakthroughs, are other people in the group like saying like, yeah, like me too, or oh, that idea is going to help me? Like how is like that one person working on that one thing? Like,
yeah, why do other people care? Basically, yeah. Well, in almost every example, there even if the other people aren't in that exact situation, they can definitely relate with aspects of it. So there was one situation like that where one person said, like, I'm so upset with myself because, and this used to happen to me, so I can relate. Like, you've already done the work, and now you're going to get paid. But in order for you to get paid, you have to like literally
business expenses.
Well, no, in this case, it's send the invoice.
Oh.
So like send the invoice to be like, okay, I did the work for you. You liked the work I did.
Yeah.
And like, we agreed to pay for it. So please pay me now.
Right.
And she said that it reminded me of what I used to do when you would ask me, hey, so how much money did Ryan Coaching make this month? And I'd be like, good question. So her partner asked her that pretty much that same question, like, hey, you say that there's like, some money that people owe us. How much are we talking? And she had no idea. So she had to go look. And then there was literally some ones that she forgot about that were there that now they're going to be in a better position.
Oh, good.
Because she's going to actually follow up.
Perfect.
Can anyone else relate to those? But yeah, basically to answer your question, Andrea, I said, hey, I've totally been there. No judgment here at all.
Yeah.
How many people can relate to that? And like everyone raises their hand.
Well, that's good that they definitely are not like the only one with that situation, like that's happened to them.
Hi, Katie. Hi, Grant. Hi, Tamster. What's up, everyone? Hey, South Philly, Erica. Glad you're here. Hey, thanks for following me, everyone. Jessica Daly's here. Jessica Crow and Jackie's Daily Blessings. Really like that one.
Woohoo! So, guys, if you want to
thanks for sharing.
Just book a call. You can find the book a call link in the profile, or you can find the link at ryanmayercoaching.com. It's completely free, and you can jump on a group coaching call and just test it out, see what it's like, see if you get those good vibes that everybody else is getting when they're in there.
can pretty much guarantee that you will.
And these people stick around, guys. Like once people get in a group, it's hard to get an opening in group. So what group was going today? The all men's group?
No, today was Transformation Tuesday.
Okay. And is there any openings right now on Transformation Tuesday? There's
There
noon
are.
Eastern.
Yeah, there's 2.
2 openings, guys. So the openings do fill up quickly. So if you're thinking about like maybe group coaching might be something that would be helpful for you to explore, don't wait. Get in there, check it out.
And by the way, you don't have to commit. Like I'm not expecting you're gonna do something without experiencing it first.
Yeah.
So that's why I let everyone, like each person is allowed to come as a guest first and participate as though you are part of the group, so that you can get a sense for what it's like.
Yeah.
It's like getting a car. Like it would not be fair to like buy a car when you've never driven it before.
Yeah.
So I let people test drive it by coming to the call to see if it's a good fit.
Very, very nice.
Let's see. Oh, and then the other part was another person who's been with me for a long time in this group. She was in a really good place. And so this part's kind of cool, is to like be able to celebrate what is going well. And to be able to say, like, she literally said today, she's like, I'm actually in a really good place. I'm kind of in between projects right now. This weekend, I'm going to a friend's bachelorette party, and it's my birthday this weekend. So to be honest, I'm feeling good, and I am good to just be here to support everybody else.
Aww.
And just like listen to what's happening. So that's really cool for me as the coach, just to, like when my clients win, I win. Like I just feel so good to know that like she's in a better place because she's had a lot of trials.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting chills just even talking about it.
Wow.
So I just love my clients. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, that's really cool stuff.
Yeah. And then we had another newcomer. So don't let this person take your spot.
Oh yeah, a newcomer. Okay.
Yeah. 2 newcomers today.
Sweet. Did they like it?
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad that they felt like it was helpful for them.
So if you're out there and you're listening, you're like, man, it sure would be nice. Well, what's stopping you? What are you afraid of? I mean, what's the definition of insanity, everyone? You probably heard it before, but doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So I'm just wondering, like, if you don't do something different, how do you expect a different result, right? So you may as well come check out a free coaching call. See if it'll help you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and so I have the t-shirt up right here, Hyperfocus Mode Initiated. Just released merch. This is like making my dreams come true. Boo, 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 boo. Andrea knows that for probably 4 years I've talked about wanting to have merch. And we finally have merch. And instead of calling it exclusive merch, I call it inclusive merch. Because I want everybody to have it. Shop.ryanmayercoaching.com. We've got 33 different products in there. Really proud of it. Today, we just, well, I don't know if it's in there yet, so I can't talk about it, but it'll be in there soon.
A new product?
Yeah.
Exciting. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, let's celebrate these brains of ours, right? Come on.
Also, guys, if you just kind of want to check things out, but you're not sure about group coaching yet, you can go to the site ryanmayercoaching.com and get a free guide to help you to overcome some ADHD struggles. It's totally free. There's like 12 different free guides on different topics. There's some for accountability. There's some for money management. There's some for getting like tips to help you have a good workday. And also there is a masterclass, 5 shifts to conquer ADHD at work, that Ryan worked on for months and months. And it's a really good class. And there's takeaways that you can utilize immediately. So RyanMayerCoaching.com, at the very top of the website, check out that free masterclass.
Literally just had an idea, so I'm writing it down on my goals for tomorrow.
Oh, sure. Goal ideas are popping. Tomorrow, I'm taking our daughter to Safety Town, and then I'm going to stay at the school, and my friend is going to meet me there with her 3 boys, so the boys can play and we can walk in circles and talk.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
About their vacation that they were just on, to hear all about it. Because I really like to get my movement in.
Yeah.
I really like to get my exercise in. Or are we doing hydration station here?
What's up, Matt Reckelboom? Welcome.
Hey, Matt. How's it going, man?
Long time no see, my friend.
I like to get my movement in. I was actually just telling a friend recently that when Ryan had this ADHD coach that's like one of the masters of ADHD coaching, he would tell Ryan, movement is mandatory. Like, Ryan, you gotta exercise. There's no way around it. Like, you must exercise. It is like necessary for the ADHD brain to get movement. So that's what I tell some of my friends that struggle. And I try to live that myself. You know, I always do the stairs when I can at work. And I, park farther away so I walk in the building a little farther, and I always try to get like some exercise and some walking, even if I only have like 10 minutes. A 10-minute walk is better than
0 minutes of walking.
0. Exactly. Because I feel like sometimes we put this pressure on ourselves, like, oh, if I don't have time to make it to the gym, then I'm not going to do anything. Like, it's a wash. But no, like, it doesn't have to be fancy. It just needs to happen. So, especially on days where I'm momming it all day. It's hard to get away.
Yeah.
So I just got to do it while I'm with the kids. So typically that means walking, stroller riding. And getting my movement in that way. Speaking of movement, are you playing basketball in the morning, do you know?
Yes, I am.
All right. Very good.
Which reminds me of one of my one-on-one coaching client calls today.
Oh, okay.
So this is what, like, just so many great examples of what we cover in ADHD coaching.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking about how to help him to really lock in his morning routine, because he said he feels like he keeps running out of time. Like, it's like I'm getting to the gym,
Mm-hmm.
but I have a bigger workout I'm trying to do. I'm still happy that I'm going to the gym, but I know I could get there earlier.
Yeah.
So we talked about how to optimize the morning so that he could, just basically move through his day more efficiently.
Yeah.
To get to the gym. So what we came up with was pretty cool. And when you just talked about basketball, that reminded me. So there's this concept known as a launch pad. So launch pad, meaning everything that you need to blast off and start your day, it is there. And for this guy, it was getting his gym bag ready, and then he has like a pre-workout drink that he has to like mix up in the morning.
Okay.
So we talked about like, hey, why don't you just do that the night before?
Ooh, okay.
So like for me, I already know that chances are, even though I don't want to, I'm going to end up hitting the snooze button. Let's just be honest. So knowing that that is going to happen, instead of running late and having all the guys at basketball upset with me because they're waiting around on me, which is the worst feeling, because I have that positive peer pressure, I avoid that by prepping my bag the night before.
Oh yeah.
Before I go to bed, and filling up the water bottle the night before.
Yeah.
So then I don't even have to think about it. It's already there. It's already done.
Second nature.
Yeah. So that has now become ingrained for me.
I love that.
He's trying to do the same thing. So it's something that my friend Anne-Laure Lecomte, who wrote a book called Tiny Experiments. That's what it's all about. Like, hey, these are just experiments. Like, see if it works. If it doesn't, then we'll try something different. No problem.
That's right.
Okay. For now, we're done with children's.
Ooh, is that thunder? I didn't know it was supposed to rain tonight. Did you?
I never check the weather. To me, it's not worth getting stressed out over ahead of time. Just handle it when we get there. All right, so we've been doing a lot of talking. Let's hear from everybody out there. First off, if you're enjoying the content, feel free to follow if you're not already. Drop some likes in here. That helps my good friend algorithm to tell more people about it. And if you're feeling really crazy, get some thumb exercise, and then maybe even share it, right? Why not?
A YouTube episode's out today.
Oh, the new podcast?
Yeah.
Holy smokes, the new podcast episode is out. Episode 27.
Woo, woo.
I feel really proud of that.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
And that's over on YouTube and all streaming platforms.
What are you on YouTube? Ryan Mayer Coaching?
Just Ryan Mayer Coaching on YouTube. So Mayer. Check that out. New episodes coming out every other week. You know what I'd like to do, everyone? I'd like to celebrate with you. So can you, while you're here, or even if you do it later, I can see the comment later, but hopefully right now you can put in the chat something you're grateful for. I like asking my clients this question because it helps to change the perspective a little bit, because many times it's very easy for us to get caught up in what's not going well. So we forget to spend a little bit of time remembering what is going well. So how about it? Kim Vortman, Stay Simple, Carlo, anyone? Unique 1888, Andrew Carden, you guys have some things to be grateful for?
I'm grateful for the nice sunny weather that it's been the past few days. I've just really enjoyed being outside and watering the flowers and sitting outside for meals, especially since last week it was so rainy
Right.
that we really were barely outside much last week. So
True.
it was just nice to be able to enjoy the nice weather.
For sure. I would say I'm really grateful for skin regeneration. Got a little. My skin got a little torched over the weekend, and so it's a little itchy now. But I'm growing new skin, no problem. The Amelia is here. I am grateful. She says, I am grateful for being able to go on a 2.5 mile walk before the weather got bad.
Yay!
What's yours? Thanks, Amelia, for sharing. Glad you got out for a walk. Way to get that body moving.
Yeah.
Helps your brain. I'm also grateful for, so our oldest was like, we were just being silly, like while he was upstairs getting ready for bed. And like, we told him, hey, you gotta take a shower. And he's like, well, I just took a shower 2 days ago. I'm like, okay, well, that was 2 days ago. And he's like, all right, well, I'm only doing it if you play the chicken banana song. And I'm like, very funny. Is this another one of your made up songs? And he goes, no, I actually want the chicken banana song. I'm like, all right. So I look it up, and sure enough, chicken banana, chicken banana, chicken banana. And it was on a channel called the Crazy Music Network.
Oh my God.
And it was like, I'm using air quotes, well done. Just like they did a good job in the production value. There's like all these funny, like, it's literally like a chicken with funny sunglasses and a banana, like on all these adventures, and chicken banana. So it's like, we just had a fun time, and he comes out of the shower and he's like, chicken banana. So,
and somebody made money from that.
Yeah.
That just blows my mind. Really does. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Chicken banana, look it up. You won't be disappointed. And while you're on YouTube, go to Ryan Mayer Coaching and give me a subscribe. Trying to hit 10,000 by the end of the year. Whoa, we're halfway there. Like halfway through the year, and we're almost to 5,000.
Seriously?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Thank you. Hey, if you keep putting out good content, eventually people are gonna like and subscribe. So it would really mean a lot to me if you did. Please.
Absolutely. Well, tell us a little bit about your podcast. What's this most recent one about?
So this most recent one, really proud of. I was basically doing a more in-depth, like, I was revisiting a presentation I did at a first of its kind event last year called Neurodiversion. And I did a presentation at the conference, well, at the event, that is called the 7 biggest mistakes to avoid as an entrepreneur with ADHD. And so I just go into, the lessons I've learned on my journey and how I hope others can learn what not to do. Mm-hmm. Learn from my mistakes so that they don't have to suffer the same consequences.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if somebody's not an entrepreneur?
It's pretty much the same mistakes anyway. I'm only laughing because we all have the same kind of struggles. Like the first one is don't try to do it all yourself. So like, obviously that applies for an entrepreneur, but it also applies for, let's just say, a mom who's has ADHD, is at home trying to juggle all the things. And I had a mom on a call yesterday who said she realized like her house doesn't have to be perfect, and that not everyone's else's houses are as perfect as they seem to be. People just clean it up before guests come over. It's very rare to have somebody who has all their stuff always in a good place. So,
but I do like to have our great room looking nice. It just helps me to feel calmer.
okay. Again, Andrea is neurotypical. So if your house is cluttered, that's okay. It's just not okay over here.
Ryan's office is cluttered, but our great room is pretty good. I'm proud of it.
Sure.
But I don't touch the office. That's our rule. Andrea stays out of Ryan's office.
A rule that Andrea usually follows. Unless there's a time where I come in and she's done an entire project and I'm like, hey, what's going on in my office? Yeah, I thought this would be good. I thought this was the area you don't touch. Well, yeah. So, remember that one?
Well, that's because you had foam squares sitting around for 2 years, and I thought, hey, let's just put these up and then we can get rid of this box.
I'm grateful for us and all couples having really good communication and talking things over. But anyway, all joking aside, great day. And I just feel really in alignment with the work that I'm doing. And this is after over a decade of working in corporate marketing and sales. And like, man, I feel like the job's like draining, like sucking the life out of me. So if you're feeling that way, you don't have to. You don't have to do work that you despise. I promise. I'm living proof that you can be successful and have ADHD. And if you want to know how, I can help with that. Look a goal. What do you think, everyone? Is this hitting home for you? Priest Prince, what's up? Welcome. Little Ming Star, Donna. In case you're just joining us, I just want to tell you that you're not alone, not anymore. Would love to have you consider joining the Ryan Mayer Coaching digital community. You could be connected with others just like you who struggle with ADHD. And we're just there to encourage each other and let you know that you're not the only one dealing with this stuff, and that we can support each other real time. We have a body doubling component where people say, hey, I'm jumping in if anybody has some work to work on. So yeah, you don't have to do it alone. That's the point. Was this helpful for everyone? Oh, Jello, my task right now is hunting a moth that somehow hitchhiked away into my room. That's hilarious. Love that. All right, we made it, everyone. Andrea, anything else you want to say to everyone before we?
Thank you guys for coming out tonight and folding with us. It's been a pleasure. Appreciate you all. And we'll be back here 8:45 p.m. Eastern next week. So hope to see you all there. Good night. Bye.
Okay, bye.